Okay, I'm back again, guys. But yeah, as I was talking earlier though in the other video, yeah, I had got a towel stolen. It was I think it only cost like $1. Anyways, I got like a Dollar General store, Family Dollar type of thing, or whatever. But I think they only cost like $1, and had a wash rag. I think they only cost like 50 cents. So I paid for that. Um, but the point is that it's a shame that have to have things like that stolen. If they wanted something like that bad, they could have actually asked me for some money, and I actually would have went ahead and gave them some money for getting their own. But it's a simple fact that now I'm going to have to go back to the store and get another one. So it's not just the fact that they took money from me by taking that, but it's also the fact that I've got to take time out of my day and spend more gas money too, for that matter, and actually go out and get another one. This is the whole process and the whole principle about it, though, which is it's a damn shame, is what it is. And the shelter actually is loaded with thieves. That's the thing, to where anything that you want, you got to watch it at all times. And then I guess obviously even with cases like that, you can't even have your own laundry taken care of either, because you can't seem to trust nobody there either, as far as being able to get your stuff back. I got my clothes back and everything, but as far as the towels and wash rag, I didn't get that back. And it's not the first time that happened either. I had actually I had two towels. That was two white towels, small ones anyways, when I came into the shelter. And just recently, both of those ended up being gone too. Well, I had one for a while that I was still able to keep, but there was one that was missing as well. But so yeah, actually, come to think about it, it's more than just one towel. It was two towels that I got stolen just the other day. Actually, it was yesterday, because that's when I got my laundry done. So yeah, it's a shame that it has to be like that, though, because they can get a job too, just like everybody else. There's no reason why they cannot get out there and get things taken care of and get a job just like anybody else. And some people might say, well, yeah, but they got felonies, or they got some type of record or whatever, this and that. But yeah, and I understand it's harder then to get a job because of those type of situations. But at the same time, there's actually lists of companies out there that will hire felonies straight out. They actually are on a list that I've seen before, that people can actually take a look at the list of several different companies. It's not like just one or two either. It's actually many different companies that actually does hire felonies, because I guess they believe in giving people second chances. I guess it's probably the reason why that is. But anyways, the point is they can still get out there and apply for one and get a job, though. Plus two, I've actually had 3 different jobs myself, if you're including the one I've got right now, from the time that I've been in the shelter as well too. So there's really no excuse whatsoever why somebody cannot get their butts out there and every single day make it a job to get a job. That's how you gotta look at it. So if you want one bad enough, you gotta get your butt out there every single day, put the applications in, and get it done. And get rid of the excuses. Well, I got a felony, or no, nobody wants to hire me, or this and that, or whatever. Boo hoo, cry me a river. The point is that if you want one bad enough, you want some money, then you can get it done. But I think the case is that people want to be lazy instead. I think that a lot of people just want to stay at the shelter because for whatever reason they see that as being a good life, which I don't. That's not the type of life I want to have. I want to have a better lifestyle and a better life than that. But they watch movies all day long, or they play ping pong because they got a ping pong table there. Of course, they get 3 meals a day and all that crap. So for some reason, they see that as being a good type of life. Me, on the other hand, I see a good type of life as being, able to spend time with my son. Have like a camper van type of thing, going out and going camping with my son. Going out exploring different areas and seeing different sights, and learning different parts of America as far as the history of America and different things like that. Just going out there and having a ball type of thing. Just having fun and stuff. But yeah, of course, since I'm working, I'm not going to be able to necessarily do that right away. But after this season is over, because that's another thing too. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the job that I have is actually going to be seasonal. Now, if I do a real good job, of course, which I am, then I'll have the option. Well, I won't say option, but I'll have the opportunity to get hired on with the company for good, as far as permanent type of thing, which they will be, I guess, looking at different people as far as who they might want to do that with, as far as hire straight on like that. But the point is that, as far as my thoughts on that, I'm not concerned either way because, after the season is over, if they don't keep me on straight away, then what I could do then is actually go ahead and take a week off anyways. Take a week off because by that time I'll have a camper van and maybe even go to Florida for about a good week because I've got family down there and I've got friends that's down there as well too. So I can go visit them and I can have a ball while I'm down there as well too. You go to the beach and go swimming and do all kinds of stuff, and of course I'll have a place to stay because I can stay in the camper van. So after the season is over, if they decide not to keep me straight on, then it's not a big deal. And like I said, after that week is over, after I take that week off, then I can come back up here to Ohio again, and then go ahead and work on getting another job. And as far as filling out the applications, I can just put on there the fact that it was seasonal because jobs will understand that. If you're not at a job because it was seasonal, then they can understand that fact, and that way they'll still be apt as far as hiring you on. And plus, of course, I'll have a good reference too because, like I said, I know I do a good job. Every single day that I go into work, I'll make sure that I do a good job and do what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't just slack off and screw around all day long. I'm actually in here doing work and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I know I'm not gonna have no issues as far as that goes. Tired too a little bit, but I don't know. I think that's about it as far as what I wanted to talk about too, as far as my updates and all that. Oh, another thing I could actually mention though too, which actually can help some people out. I imagine there's a lot of people out there that already knows this tip that I'm getting ready to talk about, but just in case people don't, then it can still help some people out as well too. But earlier today when I got gas, the area that I'm staying in, well, as far as the area of town that I'm actually staying in, the gas was actually showing $3.19 as far as gas stations in that area. But what I did was I went ahead and got onto a site called GasBuddy.com. It's GasBuddy.com, and then on there you can type in your city, your state, or your zip code or whatever. I just typed in my zip code as far as my area, and then after that you can hit go, and it'll show you different. Excuse me. And it'll show you different gas stations in town and your surrounding areas as far as different prices that they have. And I think a lot of times what it is where people themselves has went onto the site and they posted what they saw as far as the gas prices. So it might not necessarily always be 100% accurate either. So you got to keep that in mind. But for the most part, it would be. And also too, it shows it that if it's like within the last hour or 2 hours or however long it was posted, it'll show that on there as well too. So it gives you a better indication if that is accurate as well too though. But anyways, so the area that I'm staying in was showing $3.19 in that area. I went on GasBuddy.com and I saw that it was $3.03 on the other side of town, which actually is kind of like the area where my sister is staying at too, over on the east side of Dayton. So I went over on the east side of Dayton and got gas in for $3.03. I put $15 in. I would have put more in if I had the extra money, but with buying groceries and getting tags and everything else, I'm pretty much about broke right now too, so I don't have too much more in my pocket right now. But anyways, yeah, so the point about that is like I said, that if you go on GasBuddy.com and type in your zip code, then you can see what the prices are, and you're going to be able to save some money though. You might have to drive to the other side of town as far as being able to save some money, but if you're going to be putting a good amount of money in as far as your gas, like $15, $20 or even more, then yeah, it's definitely worth doing that because either way it goes, you're going to still be saving some money though for sure when it comes to getting gas. So that's just a quick tip for you guys and maybe help some of you guys out that didn't already know about that. But otherwise though, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to get back to you. But yeah, recently too, I have been having problems with my comments as well. I'm going to see if I can still get that figured out as far as trying to reply to people, which I can see that there's been other people too that's had problems as well from other channels I've been watching on YouTube. But I'll see if I can get it figured out either way it goes. But that's it for now. So thanks again for watching, and you guys have a great day.